turning point for the company. And from then on, NIO sales will absolutely fly and NIO will absolutely go to the moon. So on this channel, we share about the good stuff and the bad stuff when it comes to NIO stock. And today in this video, I'm going to share with you something that is very deeply disappointing to all NIO shareholders and also NIO owners. So NIO recently came out with the digital rear view mirror, all right? And it's something that you can install, very cool. You install it at the service center, but you have to drill another hole in the back of the car and install a new camera there when you already have a camera that can live stream all the video from the back of the car. And they have to run new wiring and then to the digital mirror. All right, take a look. This is the existing rear view camera on every single NIO. You can already see what it looks like behind the car. Why can't you just have that always on the screen or have it up here? What? Why can't you have it streamed up there? Why do you have to drill another effing hole to install a second camera next to it? Now, I understand it might have some cool, better graphics, better imaging, but if the existing NIO camera is good enough for autonomous driving, then it is good enough. And also, this hole is not recoverable and could impact your second-hand sale prices if you try to sell the car. We all know that NIO has some of the best processing power out there. 4 Orin X and then 8155 or 8295. Top of the line. There are no other cars with better processing power than NIO's. All right, but NIO's software team has been a very big letdown. You know, you can stream any single camera view of the car onto your phone. Why can't you just stream that onto a display at the rear view mirror? Why do you have to drill another hole and install cables? It's a very dumb way of doing things, and whoever gave the green light on this needs to be fired. The better solution, and what we owners and shareholders expect from a technologically advanced company like NIO, is to just have that rear view mirror as a screen and then live stream the rear view camera's footage to that screen instead of drilling holes. No new holes, no wiring, no none of that bullshit. We don't want any of that bullshit. NIO spends almost $500 million on R&D every single year for the best processing power, the best computing power, and this is the solution you come up with? It's an absolute disgrace to shareholders. Shareholders, all their money dumped into the company, and this is what they come out with. NIO owners are also just shocked that you gotta install a second camera. What's wrong with the first one? And guys, honestly speaking, NIO's software team and NIO's marketing team has been a very big letdown for NIO shareholders. When it comes to software, the NIO phone has been out for a couple months now, all right, almost half a year already. They even won a design award in Germany, all right, fantastic award, but there's still no NIO phone support for the European cars. When are they gonna get NIO phone support so that they can remotely control the car with the NIO phone? They can't. So there's a disparity. The cars here in China, you can control it with the NIO phone. Very cool, very nice, lots of features, very awesome. But in Europe, you can't. Come on, software team, get your act together. And then when it comes to marketing, today when I confronted the NIO sales reps, and I was like, you know, what's going on with the digital rear view mirror? Why do you have to drill another hole? Why do you have to install another cable? And they just said, yeah, the guys on top screwed up on this one. They did indeed. They did indeed. That's a very old-fashioned way of doing it, and not really does not do any justice to NIO's computing power and intelligent cockpit. What's even more frustrating is, of course, NIO's marketing team. All right, marketing almost non-existent. Even the sales reps today ranting, NIO's marketing, man. Where's the marketing? There's no battery swap marketing. All the NIO owners I talked to, there's no marketing for battery swap. I talked to You guys also agree. Where's the marketing for battery swap? Now, in my previous video, you probably saw that NIO has a lot of tools for the sales reps to showcase battery swap. But where is the traditional marketing, the ads for battery swap to people that don't understand battery swap? Most of NIO's sales comes from those very high intelligent first tier cities. And those cities that, should I say, that people aren't really that intelligent, third, fourth tier cities, those smaller cities, people don't really know about battery swap. And to break out in sales, you really got to market battery swap and the knowledge of battery swap to those cities as well. So NIO really has to run more traditional ads that really showcases battery swap so that people can understand it. Run it during prime time. And NIO's software team, and you know, maybe I'm being too harsh, but there's also some good stuff. For example, quite recently, the new Alder version of the car. So that's basically first gen NIOs with the 8155 chip upgrade. They've just gained support for the NIO phone. Absolutely fantastic. But what about European users, man? Come on. European users also want the NIO phone and their features. And what's going on with that digital rear view mirror installment thing? That's absolute bullshit, in my opinion. It is being made fun of here in China by NIO owners, and also even the NIO sales reps think it's just unbelievable that NIO did something like this. Guys, at the end of the day, NIO isn't perfect. Of course, there's lots of things that they gotta change and fix up. But the biggest takeaway is, because that they're not perfect yet, there's still a lot of room for them to get perfect. Still a lot of room for them to get better and grow even more. We are where we are right now because of everything, all the circumstances, everything. All right. But imagine if they fixed the software issues, if they implemented some better solutions to something like a digital rear view mirror, if they had NIO phone support in Europe, if they marketed battery swap properly like traditional auto markets things, and battery swap becomes general knowledge, man, sales are gonna fly. I'm sure that when the sub-brand comes out, that's gonna get a lot of buzz, and hopefully along with that, battery swap, the concept of battery swap is gonna get a lot of buzz, and that will hopefully catch wind, and hopefully everybody knows about battery swap from then on, and that is gonna be the turning point for the company. And from then on, NIO sales will absolutely fly, and NIO will absolutely go to the moon. But for now, problems still exists. All right? Hopefully they can solve it. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.